Taylor and Caitlin weren't the only people that people had their eyes on at this Chiefs game this past weekend. Some people had their eyes firmly planted on the field, obviously, so they could watch these men in black and white do their thing. Mm-hmm.
The referees.
The referees. Not the players, the refs. No. Mm-hmm. Kind of crazy. So that's because, as has become common theme in postseason, many fans were expecting favorable calls from the refs on behalf of the defending champ Chiefs. The conspiracy theorists, they were not to be disappointed. I'm like into this story.
It's a lot of drama. With about 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter, the Texans got a big stop, forcing an incompletion from Mahomes. Moments later, the refs threw a controversial roughing the passer flag, prompting announcers Joe Buck and Troy Aikman to question the call, and even go so far as to advocate for the NFL to revisit the rule in the offseason.
That seems kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mahomes also appeared to flop on his way out of bounds later in the game, leading fans to cry foul once again. What do you think? What is going on?
This year specifically, it has been a very hot topic of quarterbacks because they have become very mobile over the last few years. Like, they have become very keen on rushing out of the pocket. So like you are going to typically, your prototypical, stereotypical quarterback back in the day.
Caveman.
Yep. Drops back, throws the ball. That's it. You know?
Very simple.
Now they're very athletic and they're dropping back. They're looking to throw. No one's open. I'm going to run it myself, they say. And they just sprint down the field and they gain like 20 yards, whatever. You can't hit a quarterback in the same way you could hit a wide receiver or a tight end because they are the golden child of the family.
Prince. Yes.
And they are not to be messed with. So if you hit them too hard, if you land on them, if like all of these complications have become more popular as of later years in the NFL, you get a roughing the passer call. And so you have to be very careful as a defender on how you hit the quarterback, when you hit the quarterback. And might I add, it's very hard when you are playing full speed and you're not thinking, like you have to be thinking now. Instead, it used to just be like see ball, go get ball.
Literally caveman football.
Hit the hell out of the quarterback. And now it's more so like, okay, is he about to throw it? Do I still have time to hit him? I'm running full speed. How do I stop myself? I'm like almost 300 pounds. Like, so it's a lot of that going into it now.
A lot of philosophy.
So yeah, it's tough because now that they've become more mobile, a lot of players are like, since we can't hit them in the same way, we should shove them out of bounds. We should whatever, because this has happened multiple times this season. It looks like the quarterback is going to run out of bounds. And so the defenders kind of like don't touch him because they'll get called for it. And then he like jukes them and gets around them and gets another like 5 yards before getting tackled. So it's a whole thing, particularly this year. I feel like it's gained a lot of momentum.
Well, with the Chiefs in particular, I feel like.
Yes, well.
But everybody also hates the Chiefs, so.
Yeah.
Because they're good.
Part of it, yeah. So I would just say that the Chiefs have benefited in the past from calls that refs make. Particularly, let's think about like the last Super Bowl. They benefited from a call where it was like the game kind of got decided in a way. I forget if it was PI, pass interference, but it essentially helped set up a game-winning touchdown that like secured. And it was like a lot of people were mad because they were like, it was very ticky-tacky of the refs to call it. And the game shouldn't be decided by a call like that. You should let the better team win kind of thing. Yes.
So you don't have to answer this. This might get cut. Do you think the refs really are in Patrick Mahomes' pocket?
Well, this is a really good question it's kind of broader. Do you believe that there is a script for the NFL? Remember that whole... Oh, actually, maybe you don't. There was a whole thing where people...
The fuck is this, a movie set?
Kinda. The people were convinced that the NFL was scripted because it just... Yeah.
Okay, that's like next level conspiracy that I can't get behind.
I don't know. Maybe I could convince you if I set up the... I'm just kidding. If I told you all of the theories that people have. But... I don't think that any refs are on anyone's side in particular. I just think that reffing there's human error in humans, obviously. So there's going to be human error with reffing. You can't replace them with like all instant replay. If you want that, then I don't know. There's a whole argument for both sides. But no, short answer is I don't think that the refs are in the Chiefs' pocket.
But she does.
Contrary to a lot of what the internet wants everyone to believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, but also, okay, did you see that freaking Brittany Mahomes, days after she's given birth, already back in the fucking stands?
That's called fandom, baby.
That's called
supporting her mans.
I love that. Good for her. Also, her jacket was really cute.
I didn't see it.
It was a very subtle, it had 15 on it. I'm
cute.
quite sure. It was just like a nice, simple white puffer.
Yeah.
Not quite a la Kristen Juszczyk, but with some nods, I would say.
I don't know if I could.
It was chill.
Oh, that is cute.
It's like tasteful.
Oh, yeah, it's
different.
It's understated. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that could be me being post-birth. I think I'd be on the couch. Love you, honey.
Bye-bye.
Go, whatever.